Yo, you listen to More About Something Else, and this episode is brought to you by More About Podcasting. Do you want to start a podcast, but you don't know how? Well, you're in luck. More About Podcasting offers a service that will help you bring your podcast to life, from idea to execution, whether you need training, equipment, editing, or everything in between. Go to moreaboutsomethingelse.com for a free consultation. Once again, that's moreaboutsomethingelse.com/podcast consultant. Yo, you listen to More About Something Else. Once again, thank you for listening. On today's episode, I got a special guest, my homie, my brother, Xavier Eaves, co-founder of Tunnel Vision. And, you know, we had an interesting discussion about the journey and, you know, from downfall and being at the bottom and just slowly rising, but surely. It was a really, really interesting conversation. But anyways, here's a clip from the show.
Especially, that was probably my newest finding out here, bro. Is finding a God in X, bro. Mm-hmm. And just like you said, it's taking back my time. Mm-hmm. Like just like you're saying, I was doing a lot of things because we was raised like this. Like we was raised to have these big hearts, and you know what I'm saying. That's our heritage, that's our background, that's our lifestyle. Like, just like you said, Southern hospitality, and a lot of that, I feel like.
And now that you heard that, let's begin.
First off, I'm going to have to ask you to go and rate this show, maybe even leave a comment. And you could do that on iTunes or SoundCloud, and for Android users, you can now listen via Google Play. Now, this podcast may contain explicit content, just saying, so open your mind, relax, and listen to this dope-ass podcast.
Thought coming fresh, I'm the chef. I got greens for your brain, have a taste, it's the best. Food for thought from the flesh, tag along on the quest to find more about something else. Hey, food for thought coming fresh, I'm the chef. I got greens for your brain, have a taste, it's the best. Food for thought from the flesh, tag along on the quest.
If people don't understand that, well, they don't understand nothing.
Truth spilling, leaving victims to my honest ways. I come in peaks like an alien from outer space. Internet pirates riding waves on your webpage. Download shit, click the link, press play. I don't mean to pray, but I pray every week for myself, for my fam, cause we all gotta eat. Protein, no more sweets. Till I'm caked up on the beach in Belize. Food for thought coming fresh, I'm the chef. I got greens for your brain, have a taste, it's the best. Food for thought from the flesh, tag along on the quest to find more about something else. Wait, food for thought coming fresh, I'm the chef. I got greens for your brain, have a taste, it's the best. Food for thought from the flesh, tag along on the quest to find more about something else. Wait.
Yo, you're listening to More About Something Else. You know, I just want to say thank you to Annie and everybody that's been rocking with the show. If you like the show, like it, review it, share it. You can do one or you can do all three. Either way, I appreciate it. But anyways, I want to start the show off with this. It's a long time coming, and you know, we're trying to evolve, and we're just trying to get better. And you know, I was thinking about this on the way to work this morning, just like, you know, where were you a year from now? Now that I think about it, the problems that I had last year, it was trash compared to the problems that I have this year. But I feel like, you know, you just get better. I mean, I think that's the moral behind everything, is that you have to learn. But that was just on my mind. But we have a special guest. I would say co-founder? Co-founder? Okay, all right. Xavier Eaves, what's good?
What's up, man?
What's up, bro? What's up?
What's up, man? Man, long time, for real.
We used to play on the same team together. Nah. We practiced together, but we hooped.
Right.
We hooped.
Right. At Austin.
We hooped.
Right. Did you go to see it too?
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Yeah. Bro, we hooped.
Even
really
outside of just, we was just riding bikes and meeting up and going anywhere around here hooping.
Crazy.
But yeah, man. I left here, went to Hampton, got a degree from there. Stayed in the DMV for a couple of years, and then actually relocated to New Jersey, New York area right now. So
what you doing now?
Was working in media. I'm in a transition phase right now, to be honest. So it's crazy you said we're trying to get better every day right now. So trying to figure some things out that way, but I still of course, like you said, I'm a co-owner of my own Creative Arts LLC. So
tunnel vision is what it is. You know, I read the blogs just out of like, I just want to know shit. So,
that's love.
But what exactly are you guys trying to do right now? Because it sounds very clear, but you know, I don't think people understand that.
Sincerely, bro. To be honest with you, the end goal is to change the world. And I think through that, my goal in doing that is by inspiring people, as much people as I can. Even as much as, just like you're saying, getting better every day. Like I'm trying to go through, you know what I'm saying, anything I'm going through, I'm still trying to get better every day. So at the end of the day, that's the bottom line for tunnel vision. But at the same time, we're trying to look at it as an outlet of, you know what I'm saying, just like we had coming up, you just said, we was hooping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Only thing we seen, you know what I'm saying, creatively wasn't thinking in terms of getting out was outside of hooping, selling drugs, flipping shoes. Like that's what our homies was doing. Like that's what people we knew was doing. We wasn't thinking about, you know what I'm saying, oh, we could start this business. Yeah. Oh, we could put something and invest in this money and be, you know what I'm saying, reaping that benefit like way back when, you feel me? Like so I think that's also the end goal of tunnel vision too. But that's the basis of it. But I mean, in terms of like avenues, is music, is film, is it's also like motivational speaking, and it's also just how you say it? I would say arts just in general too. So
that's a lot. But that's the thing. I think I was just talking about it on another episode. I think I was talking to somebody. We are just talking about bringing something to life, you know, because we hooping, dedicated, you know, dedicated for what? For what?
Ball is life.
Exactly. It's like we had a championship outside. Like it was the finals or something. That's how we play every single day.
Bro,
and it's just like,
serious.
and like I really understand like when your parents get pissed off because you're always outside playing. They know that if you put that much energy into something that you actually care about,
sky's the limit, bro. Sky's the limit.
But almost every athlete you hear, like, you know, their parent talk about, I just saw the ball go in the hoop and I knew.
Right.
I'm just like, okay, all right. Like, let's make this for real.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But I don't know. That's the thing. That's the crazy part about it right now is that you see people have the opportunity to do these things, right? Mm-hmm. Same thing with this. Is just like, we're just trying to, you know, promote an idea, you know, of opening your mind. Like, once you understand that and once you start listening and once you go with it,
it's endless possibilities, bro.
Yeah.
Because just like you're saying, just like we was dedicated like that, it's just a focused drive. It's a focused drive to whatever you're trying to do. And that in turn just reaps OD because once you put that focus and mind to it, like, just like you're saying, and people made it to the draft. Like, I love watching the draft. You know what I'm saying? Like, just seeing, and especially this year, I feel like was, especially one, because it was one of my, you know what I'm saying, one of the best drafts we've seen since what, like, 02? Since, like, LeBron and them, you feel me? Like, this was one of the best draft class, you know what I'm saying, in a minute. And for them boys that come up there, especially the first three, and be so humble, like, so, you know what I'm saying, to the point of tears with their peoples and everything, it just show you know what I'm saying, just like you're saying, the dedication that, you know what I'm saying, they people see them, okay, they can make this hoop. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can only lead them to the water and tell them, you know what I'm saying, this can get you somewhere, but you got to be able to take that ball and run with it and put that work and put that mindset and focus every day. Like, I'm trying to make that goal, make that end goal. So, I got to do what I got to do. I got to be on the court every day. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, think about the people we knew that we thought almost, you know what I'm saying, was there at that point that, you know what I'm saying, like, the Lions, you know what I'm saying? Like,
not even like making it to college. That was a big deal.
Big deal, bro.
Big deal. Like, we knew, I don't know. I know a lot of people. You knew a lot of people. Right. Even when we went to the same school, we thought a lot of people was going to make it.
Facts. And it's like, dang. Yeah. It's like, that was one of the first times reality sat in too. Like, the real world is cold. Like, it's really is.
And that's the thing, like, when I talk about it, it's just like, somebody will be like, oh, you hate? And I'm like, no, this is reality.
It's reality.
Yeah.
I love them. I love them to this day still. It was always all love. I wanted everybody to succeed, always. Yeah. Like, you feel me?
Like, that's the thing. It's just like, we had hoop dreams or whatever. We all want to make it to it, right? But, like, I love basketball so much that I don't mind speaking about basketball because that makes me passionate, Just talking about going in on top 5, top 2, whatever,
all that.
Right? Yeah.
All that.
And that's the thing. It's just like, bring something to life, How you going to change the world? And that's the thing, is just like, I think I had to, for me, I know I had to call myself out because it's just like, talking about, you know, do something. Like, think about it. But, like, what are we doing? You know? Like, that's the thing, is just like, having a relationship with like certain things like money, time.
Right.
Even time, like,
Value.
yeah. And that's the thing, is just, people, they get so pissed off at you when you start taking or managing your time, you know.
What? Yeah. Like, that's why today, even just on this occasion, I had to hit you and let you know I'm gonna be a little late, bro. But you feel me? Just let you know my time is that valuable as well. Like, I need to let you know that I'm gonna make this certain for you, but I got time, consideration. Everybody's time got to be considered. That is the most valuable resource we got, bro. Like, I think that was a few things. I think, because like back to that transition, I was kind of saying I'm kind of thinking about getting back here too.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of the things I learned up there, in terms of, especially like up there, they move a mile a minute for like a minute. That New York time, bro, is
something. Yeah.
It changed the way you look at how fast a minute can move, like how fast they move up there, bro. Like, you talking about a minute can cause you to miss a train and be stuck somewhere for 30, 45 minutes longer than what, you know what I'm saying, you had to be to get just home, you feel me, from your commute every day. So a minute is like, you moving. That's why it's not a game up there. So to bring that kind of down, just, you know what I'm saying, just one element or something, you know what I'm saying, I learned from up there. To bring that to the H is kind of like, I bring that anywhere. Cause you know what I'm saying, I feel like if you've been up there long enough and you made it a year and some change, and I did that. That was a year and some change I did up there. It changed the whole.
That's interesting. I never heard that before. That's interesting.
That was real life. Like, you know what I'm saying? We met like the Kevins, you know what I'm saying, who came down from, you know what I'm saying, and while we was in middle school.
That's why he was always like, he's always moving around.
Right. And you know what I'm saying? You didn't understand, like, he had that mindset already. That New York, you can make it anywhere mindset. He used to, you know what I'm saying, kind of say that, because that was the bro, you know what I'm saying? I used to, you know what I'm saying, kick it with him on the daily. And you know what I'm saying? He really used to preach that to us, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can, you know what I'm saying, live up there, you can make it really anywhere. And his mindset was already fast, you know what I'm saying? For us, our age, he already, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he already knew. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you see that kind of, you live that kind of life, you know what I'm saying? Even for that long, just on a day to day.
Yeah.
It give you a lot of wisdom, because you see a lot of shit, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of shit, and experience a lot of shit. A lot of shit, because the people in New York, they different. I would say I never would like want to, you know what I'm saying, have like a family or anybody else like up that way, just because like we was raised, I feel like, so much to have souls. Like, we appreciate everybody has heritage. Like, everybody's not trying to be grimy and get over on you. Like, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have people who are some hoe ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's been that. You had some hoe ass females too. We've been had that since
Southern hospitality.
Since been, right. But first and foremost, there was always a level of Southern hospitality and morals. You feel me? Like, you knew people was bugging off their morals. You knew, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you knew when that time had changed and all that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? It's different up there. Like, they live real, get yours.
Yeah.
Or get even, you know what I'm saying? Or do what you gotta do to get by. You know what I'm saying? Get down, lay down. It is what it is. So.
I feel you. I feel you, dog. I feel you. It's interesting, though. It really is. But that's the thing, too. Like, even now, when people think that, you know, shit is going to go their way, it's like they're not really working, right? And that's the thing. Like, that's just something I had to learn the hard way. Like, hard way. You just got to keep working. Got to keep moving. Whatever. You just can't. That's, to me, I see a lot of grown-ups. I don't even want to call them grown-ups. Like, older people.
Right.
They gave up. Like, you see the vision, but there was poor execution. And I feel like we got everything that we can, that we can use as a resource. Like, we got it.
Right.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's exciting.
It's a very exciting time, bro.
Yeah.
Cause it's a shift, bro. All I've been feeling in the air, like, especially most recently, bro. I think for me, I think it really clicked cause I mean, before, It was, like you saying, I had to self-evaluate myself, but it was right when Nipsey passed, bro.
Yeah.
That's what did it, bro. For me, and you know what I'm saying, it's not even just like to blame it or to put, because I wouldn't want to, you know what I'm saying, just credit or put that, but it shifted the game for me, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna hold you, because once that happened, bro, like, it made me realize, like, okay, what I can do is attainable, for one. And for two, like, it made me, just like you said, that self-evaluation, look back at myself, like, what am I doing? If I say I want to change the world, but how am I, you know what I'm saying, what am I doing on a daily to say, I'm saying that shit, but you know what I'm saying, how am I on a daily trying to do that? So that's why, you know what I'm saying, and like you said, you just said you follow my blog, I still listen to this podcast, bro, to this day, you feel me, like, OD, you know what I'm saying, so, like, you feel me, like, on the daily, you feel me, I gotta do things to get my mind better to, you know what I'm saying, feed me to, you know what I'm saying, to increase. So that's why every day I'm posting, you know what I'm saying, the inspiration to my story, you know what I'm saying, that's part of my brand, you know what I'm saying, because I want people to understand, like, we gotta keep going, we gotta keep fighting, we gotta keep working. It's not just me at this point, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, it's everybody. Like, it's, you gotta be on your shit, you gotta be on your shit, you gotta be on your shit, because we all need it. We all need it.
Hey, we really do.
And just like you're saying, there's resources everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody's, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, like, people tapped in, but they don't even realize it. You tapped in, you got the gifts. You know what I'm saying? You doing what you're supposed to be doing. You feel me? Like, the position you in, the people you know, the time it is, like, you in the space. You in the place you're supposed to do. You just need to get to it. You just need to get to it.
Why, at my job, like, I talk to people. I really do. I talk to them, like, wholeheartedly. I truly care about who you are as an individual. This can be an end all be all. What you gonna do?
What is next? Bro, I promise.
What are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do?
That's crazy.
And a lot of people get annoyed because I'm just like, if nobody in your life has held you accountable, I will.
Right.
Because this can't be it.
Right.
This can't be it.
Right.
I don't understand people giving away their time like that, you know. And like even like you're saying, like my awakening was like the beginning of the year, and like shit just went crazy from there. Just being consistent, you know.
Yeah.
I personal train, right? And I tell people, and it's a fact, is that, you know, the reason why life is going like this for you is because there's no consistency. You got to create a habit. Come to the gym once, twice a week. Let's create this habit of making a better life,
right?
Or lifestyle, right? You know, that's just how you got to think about things. And that's where we are. And like, I started doing yoga, and I've been doing it for 6 months now. And
how is that, bro?
I've noticed, I've just been more awake. I don't want to sound so woke. I don't like that. I don't like the way this conversation is going to proceed. But I fuck with it heavy. Like, and it's not me that has noticed it. It's other people that have noticed who I am.
Sincerely.
Yeah.
Like, your energy seems pure.
Yeah. Like, and like, I don't know. I think it was one thing to just be connected to myself. And, you know, yoga does do that, but it, like, don't get it twisted. Like, it's not this, it's more like yo, this is difficult. Like, I can quit, but you just got to push through. That's all you got to do. 60 minutes. And it's not even hot yoga. That's the thing. Hot yoga is a different thing. That's a different beast. I'm not even there yet. I refuse. Because that shit, I'll walk in and like the first 5 to 10 minutes, I'm just like, yo, what did I just sign up for?
It's like, this is basically the sauna.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, one thing that I realized about challenging yourself, right, is that, all right, now it's time to do what I thought I could do.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes. It's like you accomplished something.
Yeah. Like,
it's like you accomplished that.
You got to be about the talk that you're talking right now.
Right.
And
it's like, I knew I could.
Yeah. And that's how I felt about yoga, and that's how I feel now. So it's just a correlation between a lot of things.
That's deep, bro. That's deep.
I'm good. What's been going on though? What's been going on with you though? Like on a personal tip.
That's deep too. Gee whiz, bro. Personally, bro. Ooh. I done seen it all, family.
Yeah.
I done seen it all, family. Like I said, I know the grimy of the East Coast.
Yeah.
I done seen it all, family. But at the same time, I know love. Blessed to play the same frat as my dad too at the school.
Yeah.
So a lot of that networking, a lot of that brotherhood I got from that kept me sane and shit, kept me alive, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, like couch hopping, like all that, bro. Like really, you know what I'm saying? Really show love, you know what I'm saying? In that aspect and you know what I'm saying, help me out as much as I can. Career wise, like I was really out there for that. Personal wise, I could say I was chasing you could say the wrong things.
I feel you, bro.
You feel me? Our shit that didn't turn out to what it was, you know what I'm saying, thought it was, shit like that. So, I mean, at the same time, it's life. It was supposed to happen how it was supposed to happen too, at the same time. For me, my end goal was always get back to the age, like I said. So that shit was always, you know what I'm saying, that. But I mean, besides that, personally, bro, you know what I'm saying, I just be still trying to meet as many people as I can.
Yeah.
I'm still the same ex, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm still dancing at every scene. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, the man at every function. I'm still, you know what I'm saying, that in that light, that's never, you know what I'm saying, gonna change. Really, you know what I'm saying, know a lot of people in the industry actually, just music wise, you know what I'm saying? So that's just love, you know what I'm saying? Just same thing though, you know what I'm saying? I keep it same relationship, same ex, bro, you feel me? So yeah, I just, you know what I'm saying? Personally, bro, I just be, you know what I'm saying, just trying to keep it as real as I can. Just keep it, you know what I'm saying, keep it as same me as possible, bro. But just, you know what I'm saying, like you said, the evolved and more knowledgeable, more wise, and more, you know what I'm saying, woke. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, not hotep. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Just aware. You feel me? Just, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to be better than, you know what I'm saying? But just humble still at the same time, though. But definitely confident as fuck, bro. So yeah, I'm loving this new, you know what I'm saying, space I'm in too, because, you know what I'm saying, I feel like we was a lot similar too. Like I was really, really quiet back then. I talked to, you know what I'm saying, I feel like we talked to the few people, you know what I'm saying, we kind of felt like we, you know what I'm saying, could kind of talk to type shit. But like I started getting out of my shell more. I had to in college because, you know what I'm saying, I'm damn near there dolo from the H, you feel me? So I was all over in Virginia at Hampton. So I had to get out then. But then in the real world, even more, I feel like just the relationships I kind of built and dealt with and kind of shit like that, I had to like evolve into communicating and expressing myself a lot more. So like, even though I still would say I'm not a man of a lot of words. My words, like, they mean a lot when I say them type shit. Like I make sure like them shits is from the thought, like it's a free thought, but it's still gonna stick. Like it's supposed to, it's meant for me to say that shit at the time. Like I value like I said, I value my time, I value my words now, you know what I'm saying? I value who I talk to, you feel me? Like I damn near don't even talk to talk, you know what I'm saying? So I'm selective with even who I talk to. But if I talk to you, chop it up, I'm gonna chop it up for real, you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing too, it's just like, it's not to even like brag about it, but it's just like, yo, you should be happy that like we still have this connection. You know? I don't know about you, but of course, like
should make you joyful.
Exactly, like, bro, you should really enjoy who you are, or try to figure out who you are. And I feel like we're in that space, and it's just like once you start to figure it out just a little bit, that's a mile. You know.
That's what I'm saying. Another take that and roll with it. Like once you figure it out, like for yourself.
And the thing about it is just like people see that. They see it.
Because it radiates.
Yeah. And, you know, everybody has the responsibility to do the right thing, and they can either lead you down the right path or lead you astray. And people don't understand that.
Promise is a choice, bro.
Yeah. But like, I have empathy for people, but I also understand that, you know, at the end of the day, you made a decision.
Because God gave us that one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. and that's the thing that we're dealing with right now is that you're making a decision.
You got free choice. You got free will. that goes deep. You feel me? Even to think about that, bro. That you have the choice. There's always an option.
That's why I look at a lot of history. You know, because history repeats itself. It does. There's nothing around it.
Always.
And even from learning from the evil people of the world to the greatest people of the world and what they had to go through, and this is the person that you're trying to emulate, you know?
Right.
Or you're trying to be as great as this person?
Right.
I don't know, fam.
Right.
I don't know. It doesn't sound convincing.
Right. Right. Because you got to be better than that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they have faults.
That's just like looking at our parents and be like, I'm a better you.
Bro.
You know? I'm a better you.
That, looking at your parents was probably one of the biggest slaps in my face I had. It was probably 2 years ago, probably out, bro. I was going through one of my most depressed times ever in life.
Yeah.
I was low, bro. I was staying in I was staying in the hood. I was staying with my dad's, stepmother. So my grandmother, but she's my dad's stepmom.
Mm-hmm.
In Goldsboro, North Carolina, bro. Like the hood. I'm talking about there's nothing there. I'm talking about I'm in the PJs, bro. I'm in the for no reason, bro. I got a degree, all that, bro. But I was fucked off in life, bro. I was really in a bad place. But same kind of deal. A lot of conversations I was even having, some of the old heads I knew out there and some of the people I knew, you know what I'm saying? They was telling me, you know what I'm saying, your parents built this life for themselves type deal, you know what I'm saying? They built the life they wanted to have. They took control of that and, you know what I'm saying, did what they wanted to do for themselves. And, you know what I'm saying, look how they're reaping what they, you know what I'm saying, being able to live how they want to live. That life don't gotta be you. That's not, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At this point, you have to live for yourself. You have to find the God in you and live for you. You can't just, you know what I'm saying, look to them and think that's the end all be all, or, you know what I'm saying, that's the standard, that's the da-da-da-da, because that's going to fuck you up. That's going to fuck you know what I'm saying? You got to expect to live the best version of yourself. If we can keep, might be the theme of this, bro. The best version, you got to live and think to be the best version of you. All the best version of yourself is to come type thing. You can't even look at that. That was a slap in my face, family. To think of that, bro, because my family, you know what I'm saying, they good. Personally, little bro got a youngin', so I'm an uncle.
Okay.
I know you said that, but just, you know what I'm saying, to the people, bro. So that even put a stepping stone in my, you know what I'm saying, head, as far as how I got to manage and live. I got a whole...
Be like, it's real.
I got a whole legacy.
You know
what I'm saying? I got a whole legacy, not even my own, but in my family. You know what I'm saying? So it's I gotta live right, too, type shit. He looking at me
That's the thing. I've been talking about legacy. That's all this podcast is really about. It's talking about legacy, and this is legacy right here, right? And I try to get that into people's heads because it's hard. It's hard. Looking at what's going on right now, going back to Nipsey, it was different. It was different. It felt different.
Right.
I'm not even gonna bullshit nobody and be like, I was really riding with Nipsey for a long time. No, I was not. But just the death. But I knew what was going on. That was the thing. I knew behind, the shop and then the creative space. I knew about that. But it didn't register in my mind. I wasn't really checking for it. But when he died, I was just like, oh shit. Even if you do good, you could still die.
Right. It don't.
Imagine how many great people there were before Martin, right? That died and probably saw somebody get hurt.
Right.
Somebody that was more of an impactful person than him.
Right.
And it's up to you to make that
make them not want to do it.
Yeah. And that's how it felt, you know? But you gotta be about this. I don't know, bro. You gotta be about it.
You have to, bro.
Yeah.
And you have to be willing to, at that point, what I saw with Nipsey too, it's you have to be willing to die for it.
Yeah.
It's not even a game. You have the shit that you're about, you have to be willing to die for it. You have to be willing to stay up all night. You have to be willing to put your body at all limits. You have to be willing to die for whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's how dedicated you have to be to that cause and that much of, you know what I'm saying, being that best version. Like, you have to be willing to legit die for that hope, bro. You feel me? And for me, I definitely was a Nip fan. I wouldn't say all the way like before, but like I got on like around when he dropped Crenshaw, the mixtape and shit like that. And then also too, cause I knew like a lot of people in my frat, like, I got a lot of big mentors I looked up to that, you know what I'm saying, was independent owners of businesses that also looked up to him. So off the strength, I was kind of tapped in. Like, I wasn't all the way like there knowledgeably as far as like what all he had going on, but like you said, I knew about the creative shit, I knew about the shop, I knew about all that stuff. Like, but you know what I'm saying, as them looking up to him as an independent owner, I kind of knew like what kind of light he was, and you know what I'm saying, I kind of followed the, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. And I have a line brothers from LA, grew up right in Crenshaw, bro, like some walking distance to the store. So like off that tip, I was also tapped in. So like that's been since college, all that. So it was close for me, bro. For even from a personal standpoint, like it felt like I lost a family member. From following him for that, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the thing. It's just that when you follow somebody
for 4 or 5 years, you feel me? That's like, damn, like that's deep. That's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then for him to die like that was crazy. But yeah, like you're saying, the legacy is deep, bro. Like, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? You have to want to leave something for the next generation to keep going for it, bro. Like, cause it can't stop. Like, like you have to be willing to die for it so that other people know it cannot stop. Like,
you know, fortunately, the kids of tomorrow are going to be able to look back on our lives, you know, like that's the best thing about
document.
Yeah. Like that's the best thing right now. But it's like, what are you documenting? Like, I'm pretty sure the kids of tomorrow, they're gonna look at us and be like, yo, what were y'all going through?
Right.
You know?
Right.
That's the thing. Like, I'm pushing social media aside for the minute so I can like
that's deep.
Focus.
That's deep.
And that's the thing, cause like it may seem like I'm focused, but not up to my
Standard.
I want to be somebody, you know.
Yeah.
But that's just the thing right now is that you know you deal with your daily devils, you know, probably wake up late, then you mess up the whole day. And like one thing my manager told me, he was just like, you know, all you have to do is conquer the day, because when you can conquer the day, bro, you can conquer the week.
It's deep, bro.
And in the week, a month,
that's deep, bro.
And in the year. So I just been living with that. I've been living with that.
That's deep, bro. So my artist, DA's Texas, at DA's Texas on all social media too. I had to shout him out. Very fire. I'm saying that biasly, but yeah, still had to throw that out there too. But that he's also like my therapist. I got to talk to him on a daily, bro. You know, that was my brother personally too, coming up. So one of the things I promise you, we was just talking about this, bro. Like, we had these long conversations, bro, like hours, and we was just saying, like, used to say, bro, take it day by day. That's why I used to, you know what I'm saying? It used to probably take same kind of deal your manager was saying, like, conquer the day. Like, it was the same mindset for me, like, take, you know what I'm saying, the day by day, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying, do what you can to make it through that day, and, you know what I'm saying, conquer that day. But now for me, bro, it's gotten to the point where shit is so considerate and so like valuable and so like I feel make or break right now. It's hour by hour. It's I gotta conquer every hour. I gotta do the most to, you know what I'm saying, like get better, increase my whatever. Like I gotta strategize. I gotta do something every hour, type shit. Is that I gotta have the right conversation. I gotta make sure I hit the right person up that fell on my heart that hour. Like it's that critical. That's what that's the word I was looking for. It's that like this is how critical the time is for me at this point in my life. You feel me? So crazy you would say that, like conquer the hour. Now for me, it damn near is like conquer the hour. So now that I know I can conquer the hour, I can conquer the day, I can conquer the you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, boom. Just how you said it. Like that's deep, bro.
Even when I listen to some of the most like whenever they interview somebody, you know, they're not famous in like the media world or anything like that, but they're just famous.
Yeah.
Like they were on their shit. And all they say is, I just learned how to manage my time.
That shit crucial, bro.
That's it.
That shit crucial.
And it's just like, all right, when you learn how to manage your time, then you learn how to, or not even you learn, but you get to sleep.
Yep.
You get to eat right.
Yep.
You can do whatever you want.
What you want. Yeah. You can do what you want.
Like, I'll be looking at what's this dude's name? Nick Cannon, all over the place. All over the place. It's crazy. And it's just like he's still moving.
Right.
But like I want to get to that level where it's just like
There's so many avenues.
Yeah, it's so many, and it's just like it's things that I love doing. Like Nick Cannon said, he eliminated time because he's doing everything that he wants to do.
Yep.
I want to get to that.
Yep.
But it's hard because right now, like we're literally on the bottom, and even if we feel like we're like getting higher and higher, it's just like you got to understand that you still got to have this mentality,
right? Because everybody got their own agenda.
Yeah.
That's one of the realest shits. I had a professor in college tell me, bro. He called them just Jarvisism, bro. This is this number one Jarvisism, bro. He said everybody's got their own agenda, bro. When you put that into play too, bro, when you think about that, like, right, manage your time, but understand everybody's got their own agenda with their time. You feel me? You can't expect, you know what I'm saying? Just like you're saying, you can't expect to have the same time in a day like Nick Cannon or something like that. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, understand that everybody's agenda for their timeline is different. And everybody, you know what I'm saying, has to take that into consideration. That's fuck.
That's deep.
Everybody has to take that into consideration as fuck. Everybody has their own agenda. Everybody got their own.
I've just learned about relationships. Like that's my newest thing that I've learned. Just have to execute now. So I don't know. It's all interesting. Like this whole, it's complex.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. And the newest thing I learned, bro, especially that was probably my newest finding out here, bro, is finding a God in X, bro. And just like you said, it's taking back my time. Like just like you're saying, is I was doing a lot of things because we was raised like this. Like we was raised to have these big hearts, and you know what I'm saying. That's our heritage, that's our background, that's our lifestyle. Like, just like you said, Southern hospitality, and a lot of that I feel like not really was taken advantage of, but a lot of times I've sacrificed my morals because of my heart. Like your emotions will fuck you over.
Yeah.
Like that you can never let your emotions be stronger than what you got up here. Cause that'll really have you lost for real.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that from experience. So knowing that, you know what I'm saying? And just knowing like, damn, I just lost that thought.
What happened, dog?
Right.
What happened?
But yeah, that's damn. That's what I had to say then. But
nah, it happened. It's hard to bring yourself up like from the bottom, like hitting rock bottom. It is hard, and I don't know. Even when I look back on it now, when I talk about the stories, and I'm just like, damn, that was some fucked up shit.
I've seen it all.
Exactly.
I've seen some shit.
Exactly. When I'm talking to people and they're just like, how old are you?
Right. I've seen some shit.
Yeah. And it's not to say that my shit is worse than anybody else's, you know.
I don't want it to be.
I just realized that you're going to go through it. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. You're going to, whether you learn how to deal with it or
where you're from.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's just like some people aren't even aware of it.
Right.
That it's going on right now. Like, you wonder why the same thing is over and over and over again. It's because you're not learning your lesson.
Cycle.
I keep and that's why I talk about history, because it's always going to repeat itself. Yeah. And that's why it's just like, have those people around you so that they can keep you in check.
Right.
Yeah, so many people keep me in check. Like, yo, you bugging. You bugging. Even if I say some shit on the show, yo, you bugging. Help me understand. And like, that's my whole thing. It's just like, I just need to understand. If I understand, like, that's why when like even on Twitter or the news and some controversial shit comes out, I'm just like, I don't know, I got to hear both sides.
I always do. You always.
I'm sorry to be insensitive about the situation, but that's just how.
At this point, I'm taking it off like even when people get shot now, like cops even unarmed us, like I can't react. It's sad at this point that I'm that numb to them, but it's like I can't, because one, I don't want to be a hashtag. I don't want to. Like, I'm tired of people becoming just hashtags. Like, that's sad. You feel me? Like, somebody's life that doesn't amount to anything. I don't ever want to be a hashtag if I ever pass away. Like, that's not okay. My life was more than a hashtag for one. You feel me? But yeah, like there's two sides to all this stuff now. Like, you can't even like just, you know what I'm saying, just buy into one side. You have to be knowledgeable and knowing that there's two sides to all this stuff in the world going on right now, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's so crazy. And then, like, you're saying, like, pull yourself out from the lowest point, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? To know the places you came from, you know what I'm saying, and had to pull yourself out, it only makes you, you know what I'm saying, know how much more, you know what I'm saying, you can keep going without going back to that point. And it's crazy, like, it's like you can take, it's just how much more can you take? It's like, you feel me? And it's like, it gets confusing. It's like, how much more can you take? But if you can keep going, you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, I can still take all this.
It's a game.
Right.
It's a game.
Right.
You just gotta play it right.
OD, bro. And like you said, you got people that keep you in check. Like, that was on point as hell, bro. Cause like, I might get to a point like it was just probably like 2 weeks ago or something, bro. I got to a point like something just ticked me off, bro. Like, I go off, I don't know. And it's crazy, like, since I've been out here, like you said, that social media, I've been having to like monitor and get down on myself. I just hit a goal this morning. I woke up, that shit said I was down 31% from my social media on screen time today. I was like, that's bit. Like, I'm getting, you know what I'm saying, daily. That's what I'm saying. I gotta take it that step by step. But it's like, yes, bit. Like, I'm getting off this shit because I had got, like, it was before I got out here. Like, I just got off the plane or something ticked me off, bro. And I just went off on Twitter. People hit me instantly, like, you bugging. Take that out. Like, delete. Like, that's out of character. I'm like, oh, y'all right. You feel me? Like, just off the strength that I got people that's in my corner looking at me like that, it's like, yeah, okay, I got to make sure I'm still, you know what I'm saying, doing the right, if not it might not be the right thing, but I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing the shit that people are watching me. Like, people are watching your every move type shit. So, you know what I'm saying, it's that critical, bro. Like, just back to that, like, it's that critical. Like, it's that critical for people like us that's on that. I think what it was, bro, is the Nipsey thing shifted everybody, but for the people who was already like us, like the people on our wavelength that was already looking up, you feel me? It was already like, okay, oh, y'all looking this way now? Bet. Like, we got y'all, like, we already was up here. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's nothing.
I understand.
Bingo, like, we here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? It just made a lot more people want to say, oh, damn. Like, oh, shit, that's what we're supposed to be looking at.
I've been buying business books out the woodworks. I just gave a book to my homie. I was just like, hey, we're going to read this together. Okay. And we're going to learn about finance. Yeah. You know, we're going to learn about business. Yeah. I told him, I was just like, all right, so we're going to learn about finance, then we're going to talk about it. We're going to learn about business, we're going to start our own business. Like, that's what we on. We have to.
And that's how easy it is, too, though, bro. Feel me? Like,
that's the thing. It's just like, man, we've been fooled for so long. And it's just like to only think that there's certain avenues. For me, as an immigrant, like, there was only an avenue.
I can only imagine.
Exactly. And like, for other people, I just don't know. It was just like, you had to be famous. You had to be in the league. Right. Actor, whatever. Right. It's not the way.
It's not, bro.
And that's the thing. I was just thinking about this probably 2 days ago. I was just like, you know, parents really need to let you be yourself. Yeah, be yourself.
Explore, bro.
Because you're holding somebody back. Right. There's a person that's in the league that could be, I don't know, you name it. I don't know. Businessman. Whatever.
Facts.
Doctor.
Facts.
President. Like, I just think about those things like president, you know? But, I mean, he's in the league. Right. You know? Right. And sometimes that mentality may be like, I probably can't, you know?
But I don't fault, I can't fault them because at the same time, a lot of times that was all they know too.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the thing. That's reality for you,
reality,
you know?
Right. It's reality. And it's like, damn, that sucks for us too. And that's why I feel like we need the shit that we doing type shit, the time shit that we doing. Just like you said, like being able to tell your homie, you know what I'm saying, let's sit down and let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, building this business after starting this book. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need the things like we want to eventually create a creative arts school, you feel me? So it's like you have the, you know what I'm saying, you have the avenue to be expressed or find out what it is you want to do, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, want to start that business, you want to, you know what I'm saying, draw for the rest of your life, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People was doing that and didn't think they probably had an avenue type shit when we was younger type shit, and that could have been their way out. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to like go to school or something. You could have been flipping art paintings for the rest of your life. People, you know what I'm saying, in New York and stuff do that shit all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and white people like that, you feel me? So it was like we had brothers and people like us that was, you know what I'm saying, getting cast out and getting looked at and put in ISS and kicked out of school and shit like that and looked at as the bad kids, you know what I'm saying? Because they
were bad.
Didn't want to pay attention and stuff in school, you feel me? Or shit like that. Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not fair. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? That's not what should be passed on and what it should be things, you know what I'm saying? Just as easy as like school shit, bro. And that's why I'm really, like, a few of my peers that I look up to and stuff are talking about going back and getting their masters and things like that. And I kind of dabbled with it like previously, but like I'm almost at the point where it's almost a firm no, because what school, all it does, bro, like even to the with the knowledge I have up to this degree right now, it just teaches you the method and the way that you learn. It doesn't teach you the skill. Like, none of the shit we learned in high school at Austin or Garcia is useful.
Garbage.
Trash. You feel me? So all of that was anything. So college, necessarily, you have discussions and knowledgeable things. You get a network, but for the most part, bro, it teaches you for the way that you learn. Like, it doesn't necessarily teach you the tangible shit even you need on the job. Like, the job still has to go back and train you still. So it's like, you feel me? Like, school for what? Like, school, that degree for, and then the fact that so many people got a fucking degree now at this point, it's like there's got to be other avenues for us.
That's the thing too. It's just like I'm big on like, look, if it's what you like, then start it.
Yep.
There's more resources. Like, somebody talking about a show idea, and I was just like, put the funds together. What are you doing?
Right.
Like, you can get a camera. All you need somebody to do is hold the camera and you direct.
Right.
Or if you want to act,
it's
like,
that simple.
Yeah, I was talking to my friend. Right, she was talking about acting. She said she wanted to move to LA. I'm like, for what?
Don't gotta move to LA.
I was like, you don't have to. You can be this person that you want to be
here, right now.
And I don't know. It's annoying.
Is at that point, it's like it's annoying for me if I gotta repeat it.
Yeah.
If I'm telling you, if I can tell you that and you apply it, just like you're saying, if I can let you know that you don't have to, you can do that now. All you gotta do is get on YouTube, get on the fucking job. There's casting calls in there's people, there's production workers, and if you knew that if you knew to look, like, if you knew that was, you know what I'm saying, available in every major city, like. And all you gotta do is apply yourself, then maybe, you know what I'm saying, and I told you that and you didn't take that and run with it, then at that point, I'm pissed. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and you don't care. Like, but it's like, damn, if, you know what I'm saying, I can tell you off the strength of the knowledge that I know, like, bro, you can make film and acting anywhere, any fucking where. They gotta shoot film. They shoot films and acting. They need they need cities for that shit, and they shooting that shit any and everywhere. You don't think they shooting that shit in Houston, girl? You don't want to be an actor for real. Like, you feel me? Like, if you tell them that, if you can tell them that much, like, and that's just if I was, you know what I'm saying, you and I could have that situation, could tell them that and be like, yo, you can't, like, you can't. So I get your feelings. I get, like, that's the same. That's even back to that stuck shit. Like, the people that's not trying to make it. Like, that's that same uneasy feeling. Like, how could you not want to do the research and see, like,
and that's just the thing.
You don't gotta go to LA.
I'm just like, just ask questions. That's all you gotta do is ask research. Like, even in my profession right now, I asked.
Got to.
Look, I tell you, bro, I was bottom tier. Now I'm top 3. I just kept asking questions.
Yeah, it's research, bro.
That's all I did.
It's research,
and
bro.
Like, we got like 5 new people, and they like struggling. And I'm like, ask questions.
That's what that first question that come to your mind. Ask, bro.
And like at this point, like I put my pride to the side. Like I don't care if I ask a dumb question.
I need to know.
Yeah.
I need to be clear. I need clear understanding. That's one of the reasons I actually got fired from bro, senior level job, bro.
Yeah.
I got a lot of feelings about corporate America too,
Yeah.
but that's a different, but, I worked at one agency for 1 year.
Yeah.
Got a promotion to leave it and go to another one. I was there only for 3 months, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Got fired at that hub, bro. Actually fired me for working on my brand, quote unquote. But there's no documentation or none of that.
Yeah.
They just know because I'd be on my phone. I was on my phone too much.
Yeah.
Wow, that shit. But it's some New York shit because they really grind me. Like they'll kick you, they'll chew you up and kick you out in any however way they want to type shit. But, anyway, besides that, like, that job, like, whatchamacallit, like, damn, what was I saying before I said I got fired?
Said, they kicked you out. Like it didn't matter. It was grimy in New York.
And then I said something else right before I got fired. God damn, I can't lose that thought. It was gonna come back, bro. It was right about something about before I got fired. I was talking about that job. What did you just say? What were you just saying?
Bro, you lost me, bro.
Yeah.
Nah. It's all good, bro.
I know. I was trying to think that. What were you just saying? What were you just saying?
It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back later. That's the thing that's gonna piss me off.
I don't know. Because this already happened. Something already happened that it came back later.
Yeah. But you see how quick time moves? You see how quick time moves? And it's just like, your brain is like, it's moving. It's moving.
At all times, bro.
Yeah.
At all times, bro. Like, you're always, if you're thinking, you're thinking.
Yeah.
Your brain is thinking. Like,
that was my thing. It was just like, all right. Like, you thinking about this. And it looks like you can do it, right? Like, it looks like a lot of things. And that's one thing that has occurred to me is that I'm starting to see, like, that shit is real. That, there's a lot of sticky situations. Like, you're looking at people differently because, they can pop off at any point, Like, that's how crazy the world is, but you were naive about it. And, like, I always, like, talk about a door, and it's like you're right at the door, but it's locked. And you open the door. You finally open the door, and you just say, oh, shit. It's crazy. Yeah. To think that The Matrix was ahead of its time.
I watched all 3 of them, bro. The day after I got fired, bro, I watched all 3, the whole series, and I was just like, man, like, bro, ahead of its time, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's life right now. Like, that's the life we're living right now is The Matrix, bro. It's like, damn. Who is, you know what I'm saying? Are we really the ones? Like, are we, you know what I'm saying? The people who are thinking like us, are we really the ones to, you know what I'm saying, be these different people that's not really, you know what I'm saying, that's not being regular, you know what I'm saying, that's really, you know what I'm saying, just trying to be genuine, you know what I'm saying? It's because it's not, I would say it's different to other people, but it doesn't feel different to us. Like, I feel like it feels genuine to us. So I can't say we're on different shit. Like, we're just on some genuine shit, and we want everybody else to be on some genuine shit.
That's the thing. There's always one group of people. Like, what generation are we?
They say we're generation
millennials.
Millennials.
Yeah. Like, there's always that one generation that's gonna make the turn for like the next 50 to 100 years, and then look at us now. Those other generations, they just riding. Like, think about what's the generation after us?
Generation Z.
All right, they're reaping the benefits of everything that we've experienced, and we've modified it. The people are our age that are like super smart. They're like advancing in life, and they're feeding that to the younger generation, and they're doing good. Like, they'll be good. I'm pretty sure we'll be good for the next 5 to 10 generations, just off of the strength of the millennials,
Right.
Like, even in politics, like, it's breaking.
Shit's crazy.
Slowly.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
That shit's
like,
crazy.
we're witnessing it right now.
Right.
And you know how everybody, like, it's America versus the world right now because everybody hates America.
Everybody.
And like, if you're not realizing that, like, some shit's about to go down.
Everybody
like,
hates America.
Yeah. And like, even like DR, I don't feel bad for people going to DR. Like, you're going by will now.
It's choice.
I wouldn't go. Once I heard twice, that is not a mystery. That is not a mystery.
That's not a thing that's an accident. That's on purpose.
Yeah.
That's something really bad going on.
But that's the thing. It's just like,
and that's just the people. That's just the ones that's making it to the news.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to Cabo, right? And there was an advisory for American citizens because of it taken as hostages, and some in my mind, and I felt like I had a dream about it too. I was like, you know, I value my life, you know, to know that, all right, chill, you know, there's a lot of things going wrong right now, you know, and I feel like I'm going to wait until things go right.
Right.
And I feel like it's the only way.
Right.
But that's the thing. It's just like, all right, now you have to really be in tune because when it's right, because it'll just happen like that. And then what? You know?
For someone to tell you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Someone will tell you. That's the beauty in, like, you know, having people around you or whatever. And that's the thing. It's just like they see it. Just like you can see in everybody else. And that's I think that's the most beautiful thing about just life in general.
Yeah.
Is that you can look at somebody and know they're going to be great.
Yep.
But I think that's just all decisions.
Yep. It's all decisions, bro. It's all decisions. It's just like you're saying, it's being able to, you know what I'm saying, when people don't see the God in them. Yeah. Like, it's being able to see that shit for them. Yeah. A lot of times too. Even for the people that don't, you know what I'm saying, the people that are stuck, I feel like even like just even, you know what I'm saying you can make it, bro. You still, you know what I'm saying, you can't complain. Like, you can be worse off type shit. Like, even, you know what I'm saying, even when they don't want to hear that shit, like, even for that, I feel like they can still see the God in you, even when you don't see it yourself, and that shit means 1,000. Like, yeah. Feel me? Like, that, you know what I'm saying, that means that you're still, just like you're saying, pure, like I was saying too, like, pure. Like, your energy is still, you know what I'm saying, you're still giving out to the world what you want to receive. You want to receive pure, you know what I'm saying, energy and blessings, you know what I'm saying? So that's interesting, bro. And then crazy, you said politics, bro. After this Trump shit, bro, I've been and I feel bad too, because I especially being an educated brother, like politics, I'm definitely supposed to be in it, but it's just like it's been so, I feel like it's not changing anything that I'm going through. Yeah. And that's selfish. Yeah. It's very, very selfish. But I have gotten to that mindset this level of shit has gotten so staticky and so hateful and so bigotry and so, you know what I'm saying, racism in our face. Like, and I even had a run-in with the system, bro, out here last November, bro. So it's been like a lot of that since then, like, real, like, how, you know what I'm saying, to be able to say I'm voting and a part of this kind of shit, no matter what the fuck y'all say, this shit corrupt. If y'all still got jails, like, Texas got 123 prisons. It's still, it's one of the biggest, and you know what I'm saying, biggest states, and to think that's a business. It's one of the biggest money makers, my nigga. One of the biggest money makers, oil, gas, prison. You know what I'm saying? It's not energy. It's damn near oil, gas, and prisons. That's damn near the top. Yeah. 2 money makers in Texas, my nigga. So to live, you know what I'm saying, to know, and one of the biggest states in the fucking country. So that just tells you, like, what time this whole, to even think that it's a business, right? But to think that other businesses are using the labor to make that, to wear clothes on our backs.
And it had the audacity to upcharge. That's crazy.
Slavery.
Yeah. Like, it's real. It's real. But nobody wants to hear that.
Nobody. You know? And that's the conversation I feel like so for me, it's like, I can't sit up and watch these fucking debates and think about this. Y'all, this is all a facade, my nigga. When you got people, you got slaves. You have slaves around this country, my nigga. Like, straight up. Like,
I was watching it. I was thinking the same thing. It's just like, nothing. It's not even that nothing's going to change. It's just like, all right, it doesn't impact me because they're just talking. How many presidents have
Said the same.
Yeah, they said the same shit. How many times are they gonna do something different? Like, what are they gonna do?
Are y'all not tired?
Yeah. Like the biggest thing, the biggest thing that's pissing me off right now is them talking about reparations. I'm like, first of all, money's not the issue. Like, you just
right.
It's like, it's just like having a parent. Like you get a spanking and then they be like, "Yo, you want some ice cream?"
Right.
And that's the thing that we're looking at right now. Like, I don't give a fuck about Trump. They talking about impeachment. I'm just like, do you niggas have a plan?
Like, do you understand it could get worse if y'all impeach this nigga at this point? Like, yeah. It's just like, it's...
Yeah. Like, I pay attention, but I pay attention from a distance. Because if I let myself get consumed, then I'll believe that something can get changed from that aspect.
Exactly.
No, like, niggas are making moves from behind. And that's the thing. Like, I don't ever want to be in the limelight. Like, I just want to.
Me too, bro.
I just want to
background.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's just like that's how you help others. Because that's not my forte.
Right.
I don't like cameras. I don't like that. I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's just in me.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to somebody else, you can uplift somebody else and let them have the shine. That's just the way. Like, how they make the joke about it's a ladder and it'd be like Atlanta rappers and then like they all holding hands going up the stairs and they got Houston rappers and like there's one person trying to jump up and catch the hand. That's just how it is.
It is though.
That's just how it is.
I was talking to a DJ out here. He was telling me just Sunday. He was like, Houston. What we do with our artists, you feel me, is we know how to make stars out of people.
Yeah.
But that's to say, like, that's why when you walk around and you see like the Trades, you see like the Slim Thugs, you see like the Flips, you feel me? It's regular. You see like the Sauce Twins, you see like the Young D's. Like,
and that's like,
it's regular.
That's citywide.
Right. It's regular citywide.
Like, you got all nationalities.
But it's because we built this star.
Yeah.
But say that same person was to go to Austin or, you know what I'm saying,
that's
or
true.
Somewhere out there, they got fans.
Yeah.
You feel me? They got people that's like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everywhere else, they actually, you know what I'm saying, are fans of these people. Houston knows how to make a star.
Yeah.
And that star becomes regular. So it's a gift and a curse in that sense, because we have a lot of stars that don't make it out.
Yeah.
Because of the strength they don't, you know
Look
what I'm
at Meg Thee Stallion. Like, she got fans in El Paso. I'm just like, that's good. That's really good.
She got fans all over.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just don't. When I think about El Paso, I think about like, even my friends in San Antonio. They tell me it's just like it's shitty. They're just like, you gotta get out.
Was in the military.
Like you gotta get out of there.
We were stationed in Las Cruces, in Mexico.
Yeah,
that's not too far from there, bro. So that shit trash. It was before I moved out here. Before I started like first grade out here. Before I was in Lakeview. But bro, that shit. That's the desert. Sandstorms, like, hey, you can't live. I can only imagine, like, what living out there was, you feel me, as a real youngin', like, no.
Yeah. No.
Hell no. Like, they didn't even have they had different race of people. They had Mexican, Latino, like, Indian, like,
bro, once upon a time, I thought about going to UTEP. I was just like, man.
UTEP was right there, like, between Las Cruces and El Paso.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. But they're like, anybody, I don't want to say that. They're like, anybody can get in. I was like, damn, man. They're like, it's like a community college. They're like, fuck, man. I thought the words UT meant something. It's all good. It's all good. Wrap this thing up, bro.
Yeah, that was fire.
Yeah. I leave off the show. Words of wisdom.
Silly.
You got something for the people?
Yeah, man. Just off the strength of what we were saying, all of these gems we dropped, definitely be the best version of yourself. Conquer the day, man. Damn, conquer the hour, conquer the minute, and keep going. Get better every day. That's all we can do. And, you know what I'm saying, no matter what, like, you got that vision for a reason, do it. And that's all it takes. So, yeah.
That's dope, bro. I appreciate you for coming on.
Sure, man. Appreciate you for having me,
bro. It like that's literally, it was random. It was random, but I was just like, man, I'm just gonna ask,
That's great.
Because I don't know. I guess that's when it comes down to just like reaching out to people, like, let's do this.
And I was, it's crazy because like I was like, man, I actually extended my trip out here because this was supposed to be a short trip.
Yeah.
And I was trying to tap into as much of my network as I could. And you weren't really on social, so I wasn't really, you weren't top of mind.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm thinking, but OD, as soon as you hit me, like, I'm out. Like, I'm drinking shit. You hit me, I'm like, what? Oh, no, like, I make plans.
I appreciate you, bro.
OG, bro. Appreciate you.
But, my name is Joshua, and I'm out. Yo, I hope you enjoyed the show. But here's a message to all my intellects out there. If you truly value this podcast and everything that comes with it, become a patron by pledging as little as $2. You know, it truly does help the continuation and the growth of this show. And, you know, as an incentive to all my listeners out there, we do have different tiers. So, you know, just trying to give out to all the supporters out there that we will be doing giveaways or exclusive content or special merch just for patron supporters only. But, you know, you can put that into consideration. If you love the show, you like it, $2 is too much for you. Look, all I ask is that you review the show, you rate it, you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. But anyways, until next time.